Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome to another Pokemon featured episode where we're going to be looking at the theme decks, as you can probably tell from the title, of XY Fates Collide, which will be Sky Guardian and Battle Ruler. Pretty cool theme decks, actually. I love the art right off the bat of the box, but we're going to go a little slightly in depth as far as what you can expect from these theme decks. I'm actually pretty impressed by them, at least the deck list in general, what is going on in the deck profile as far as what cards are featured in this. Really, the trainers, I feel like, Pokemon Company, Nintendo, they're getting a lot better at realizing what cards are necessary in theme decks nowadays without getting bogged down with a lot of excess energies and just really cards you don't need a lot of. Yeah, they're doing a lot better. So let's go ahead and take a look at the profile right now for Battle Ruler. As we can see, we have Zygarde is the main theme, and there's some Larvitar and Pupitar, of course, but for some reason no Tyranitar to make it really cool. But yeah, decent numbers of Pokemon. You don't really see up to 4 of anything, unfortunately. A lot of fighting energy, a lot of grass energy. I don't really know if 18 energy are necessary, but again, what I'm looking at are the trainers that they put in this deck, which, as you can see, is Energy Pouch. That's a new one coming in XY Fates Collide, which allows you to add energy that was recently attached to a knocked out Pokemon that you had, and then you get them from the discard pile and then put them back in your hand, which is pretty nice. Like a souped up energy retrieval, I guess you can say. I believe it only works for basic energy, so you can't be reattaching or be re-adding like DCE's double colorless energy, or say even double dragon energy to your deck, or to back to your hand. It has to be something basic like fairy, fire, water, etc. But still pretty cool. Pokemon Fan Club can be a very necessary card in the game. I mean, you could buy this deck and essentially just add trainers from this deck, and your energy, of course, from this deck into like something you really want to build in the future. So yeah, Pokemon Fan Club can work great with all sorts of decks, really. I mean, anything that works with basic Pokemon, which, I mean, is extremely important in the game right now, of course. I mean, you have EX Pokemon that are basics. You have Night March, which is extremely based off basics. You have your Mew EX that you need to run. You have Joltik also. Lampent would be the only stage 1 in the deck that I believe, but still super necessary. Anyway, Potion, not really the most essential card of the deck, but you do have Professor's Letter, which lets you draw, I believe, up to 2 basic energy from your deck. Shauna, it's kind of like a less intense N, but again, you're going to be shuffling in your deck, or shuffling in your hand, and then I believe drawing up to 5 cards from that. It's pretty good. Switch can definitely be a very necessary card. Tierno, like one of the most wonky and derpy supporters in the game right now. But again, I mean, at least they're throwing it in there, whatever. Wally is pretty good. I mean, for a deck that, you need to actually evolve from, Larvitar, Pupitar, you're going to need your Zygarde forms in there. There you go. Snivy, Zervine, Superior. Probably not cards you're going to be using much of outside of this deck. But I mean, hey, potentially. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's some hidden tech in there that someone could really end up using. Wormadam actually has some pretty cool effects in Fates Collide as well. It might be worth using its abilities. Also pretty decent HP as well, I might say. Plenty of fighting energy, plenty of grass energy. Again, not too bad. And then let's go ahead and take a look at Sky Guardian, where it's pretty similar as far as the trainers that you'll be using. Energy Pouch again. Fairy Drop is just really cool. It allows you to, I believe, remove up to 5 damage counters from any Pokemon you have that have fairy energy attached to them. So if your engine, say if you're using something like, I don't know, an Aromatisse in your fairy deck, you could attach fairy energy wherever you want and then use Fairy Drop and then heal up a whole lot, which is pretty awesome. And then that's also where Pokemon Center Lady comes into play, where you can detach, I believe, about the same amount. It's like 5 or 6 damage counters. You can heal up to that much from your Pokemon, which is really great. But I mean, Fairy Drop, it allows you not to have to use a support of your turn. But say if you're getting Seismitoad, you're getting Quaking Punch on your ass, then you can use Pokemon Center Lady to combat that. Because, Quaking Punch, as some of you may know, it does prevent items from being used. However, it does not stop supporters. Pokemon Center comes in handy there. Only one of them, but still better some than none. Pokemon Fan Club, again, get your basic Pokemon out early. Professor's Letter, again, get your energy acceleration. Shauna, get your hand out, or recycle your hand if you don't like what you have. Ultra Ball, super important. Only comes with one, but you know what? Again, say if you need only one more to add to a deck that you already have, dude, go for it. Moltres is an interesting card in this set now. I don't know how really playable it's gonna be, but still pretty neat. It's nice that they're adding new fairies to the new fairies in general with this set, like Wigglytuff. Again, I don't know how really playable Wigglytuff is going to be in this set, but still, pretty cool ideas. I like it. Lugia is actually pretty sick in this set with its ability. Its attack also does 60, but then plus 60 if you're attacking an active Pokemon EX on your opponent's side. So you're looking at 120 damage with Muscle Band. That's 140. You can knock out, a Pokemon that has 130 HP, but then again, an EX that only has 140. Not too common, but again, still pretty cool way. You get out a basic Pokemon, say with your Pokemon fan club, you get out Lugia. Boom, you run 2 of them, which is pretty cool. And then you can attack for 120 at least. And say you want to take out, I don't know, maybe Tyranno isn't the best card to have in there. You add a Muscle Band instead, then you're starting to knock out and do some pretty good damage, really. Snorlax is a pretty cool Pokemon in this set as well. We can look at him and other cards that I think are cool from the set. If you'd like to see like a cool set review of this Fates Collide, let me know in the comment section down below, or hit me up on Twitter with @AGApplesauce. I'd be more than down to do that if you guys would like to see it. Again, let me know. That'd be really cool. And then yeah, just something we can look at. Each deck comes with metallic coins, which as you see, you get a Zygarde and you get a Lugia, which are really actually pretty cool looking in my opinion. Let's take a look at those. Yeah, they actually look really cool. I love the art for them. They did a damn good job. I'm really proud of that. So yeah, again, if you want to look, let's check out Lugia. It has its ability Pressure, which says that as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, any damage done to it by your opponent's attacks is reduced by 20. Boom! Right off the bat, it just minus 20 to their attacks. It's like a Boofer from Bouffalant. That's freaking sick. And then it has the Intensifying Burn, which if your opponent's Pokemon is EX, it does an additional 60, 120. Woo, that's pretty chill, for a baby Lugia. Not bad. I can't say I'm extremely impressed with Lugia Break from this set, but it's not terrible. At least you still get Intensifying Burn. I believe you still get to use Pressure as its ability. You just get a little bit more out of it with the break formation. And again, I'd be more than happy to look into that, into like a set review of cards that I think are cool, cards that I don't think are so cool. Just, dude, guys, let me know. Anyway, I hope you guys appreciated this little review of the theme decks. If you'd like to see future content, anything at all, set review, or if you just have little random ideas, dude, hit me up. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Bye-bye.